Moving on now, and the scale of the destruction on Los Angeles is becoming painfully clear, with entire communities wiped out. Rows of homes have been burnt to the ground, with more than 10,000 structures gone.
Yeah, the death toll continues to climb, with 10 killed so far. But the threat isn't over, with more blazes erupting. But the catastrophe also raises the question, how would Australia cope if wildfires broke out in one of our major cities? And joining us now to discuss is former RFS Commissioner Greg Mullins. How far off are we from this actually becoming a reality perhaps here in Australia, Greg?
Yeah, hi David, hi Tush, and I was Fire and Rescue Commissioner, but look, we saw the 2003 Canberra fires where about 500 buildings were burnt and 4 people were killed. We had the Black Saturday fires in Victoria in 2009, 173 people killed and 2,000 homes. And then, of course, our Black Summer, our worst fires ever, where, to give you an example, the worst fires previous to that in New South Wales, 225 homes burnt, but there were nearly 2,500 homes burnt during that Black Summer. So worldwide, things are heating up. The fire seasons are getting longer, more severe. We're much better off than we were back then. A lot has been done, but sometimes when Mother Nature does something like she's done in Los Angeles, there's nothing much humans can do.
Greg, there has been some serious issues highlighted in LA though. You know, there's been questions about budgets being slashed and that there wasn't water in fire hydrants. There sometimes is always things we can do to make the situation better. We've had many inquiries about the bushfire crises here in Australia. Are we well prepared?
Look, we are well prepared because, like California, Australia is accustomed to having fires, but the fires are getting worse. There's no way of getting around that. As the planet warms, our weather is getting wilder, as we saw in Black Summer. These things like, it's frustrating. I've been talking to ex-fire chief colleagues in Los Angeles, and they're as frustrated as I am to hear some of the silly stuff that's being said by politicians over there about hydrants. Whenever you have a major fire, the hydrants fail. Here in Spain, France, Canada, the US, because you run out of water, because everyone's trying to use it at the same time. So it's not rocket science, it happens and it's terrible. So there's always blame after these fires, but the focus needs to be on the people who need help. And why did this happen and what can we do in the future? Let's deal with the causal factors.
Greg, we're in this situation where, of course, it's winter in Los Angeles right now. Are we in a position where these fire seasons are now post it being just a summer issue? It can happen year-round?
Yes, look, I've worked in Los Angeles with LA County and LA City fire departments. I've fought fires over there in the areas where there's fires now. Their fire seasons are becoming much longer, as are our fire seasons, and we're getting this overlap, not just internationally, but in Australia. We used to have sequential fire seasons from north to south, and we'd be able to share aircraft, people, fire trucks across borders. Black Summer we couldn't because everyone burnt at once. So this is becoming a thing around the world, and countries that have never burnt like England. 2022, 41 homes burnt down on the outskirts of London. Something we never thought would happen.
Yeah, it's an absolutely horror situation still unfolding there in Los Angeles. Greg, we thank you for your time, and of course, the former Fire and Rescue Commissioner there. Thanks for your time.